Welcome to The Buzz, the weekly sports show with all you need to know about AIC athletics. I'm your host, Seth Dussault, and just as the season is moving along, so are we right into the action. Men's soccer posted back-to-back shutouts last week, playing number 17 Mercy to a scoreless draw, and then handling Southern Connecticut 2-0. Ben Taylor started both games in net, stopping all 7 shots in New York on October 22, and then 3 more on Friday at home against the Owls, as Adrian Romero set up the winning goal by Giannis Buceta, and then scored one of his own with a helper from Franz Dow. The lads are back at it on the road this week with a trip to number 2 Adelphi on Tuesday, and then at St. Rose on Saturday. Women's soccer likewise went undefeated, going 2-0 in 2 road contests. They smothered Franklin Pierce 1-0 in Rindge, New Hampshire on October 22, with Tristan Berger's tally as the lone scorer in the game to back a Tamara Zippin shutout. And then Jocelyn Diome and Josephine Stendal scored in the second half on October 26 as AIC overcame an early deficit to topple the Chargers in New Haven. They go back to the Elm City on Wednesday for a showdown with Southern Connecticut State before hosting Pace on Saturday at 1 p.m. Out in Syracuse, New York, yesterday was the NE10 Championship for cross country, and AIC's athletes were all over the podium. Katie Olding paced the women with a 4th place finish to earn first team honors with a time of 24:30 on the 6K course to open the day, and then the men outran everybody, taking 3 of the top 7 spots as part of winning the conference title. Ezra Mutai won the 8K race in a speedy 26:03, with his teammate Benoit Campion taking second in 27:07. McGregor Cox's 27:31 was the 3rd first-team finish, while Titus Kiptu and Gabe Medina also landed all conference honors as the 5 scorers for the team. Both squads next head to Philadelphia for regionals November 9. On the ice, the Yellow Jackets battled hard in a 4-1 loss at number 3 UMass Amherst on October 25. Jared Pike scored this brilliant goal on a play from Patrick DeMel and Justin Cole, but Amherst native and San Jose draft pick John Leonard scored late in the 3rd to put the Minutemen ahead for good. AIC returns to Atlantic hockey play on Friday night at West Point, and then Saturday at 1 p.m. at the Mass Mutual Center against Army. Field hockey split the week with a 2-goal performance from senior Jenny Holmquist in a must-win game at St. Thomas Aquinas on October 23, as the Yellow Jackets won 2-1, and they gave number 6 Adelphi a run for their money, holding the Panthers scoreless through regulation before falling 1-0 in overtime as part of homecoming Saturday. The Yellow Jackets' last 2 games of the regular season are home Tuesday at 3:30 against Southern New Hampshire before a road tilt on Saturday at Malloy. The football team won on homecoming, toppling Franklin Pierce 34-12. Running back Samad Davila scored 3 touchdowns, while quarterback Jason DeMille tossed a touchdown pass and ran in for another. 4 different defenders registered sacks as they held the Ravens to just 106 yards of offense. AIC hits the road to visit Pace this Saturday at noon. Volleyball swept the week, running its streak to 7 consecutive victories as they held on to beat Franklin Pierce 3-2 on October 22 and then cruised to a 3-0 win against St. Michael's on homecoming. The Ravens took 1-0 and 2-1 leads, but AIC bounced back each time, winning the deciding 5th set 15-11 as they racked up 62 total kills, and Andrea Serra missed a triple-double by 1 ace, 9 serves for points to go with 18 kills and 21 digs. She was even better on Saturday, leading the team with 12 kills on 18 swings for a school record .611 attack percentage. They host Lemoyne Tuesday night at 7. That brings us to our athletes of the week: Ezra Mutai of cross country, Nicole Gambaroni of women's soccer. Mutai was a minute ahead of the closest competitor at the NE10 Championship and 1:20 faster than the next runner who wasn't a teammate. Gambaroni set up both of the winning goals for women's soccer, making crucial plays to earn her team 6 points in the standings. Some notable events this week at home games. On Tuesday, volleyball will host Dig Pink Night in support of breast cancer research and the ice hockey and baseball Real Men Wear Pink campaigns. For women's soccer, the Saturday game at 1 o'clock against Pace is Senior Day. The team will honor its 8 members of the class of 2020. And finally, the hockey team will be raising banners to honor the 2019 Atlantic Hockey Championship West Region finalist season last year at their home game on Saturday. It's also alumni weekend for them. So that's The Buzz. I'm your host, Seth Dussault, the voice of the Yellow Jackets, and want to thank you for tuning in once again. Go Jackets!